Hello. Welcome to, what day is it? Wednesday night reading sprints. How are we all? If you can notice that the bed behind me is not made, you didn't notice that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Welcome to Wednesday night reading sprints. I am so out of practice. It's been so long since I've hosted sprints, but I've missed doing it. So it's good to be back hosting. How are we all? Welcome. I'm just going to quickly pop in the group chat that I'm live, and then we will get chatting. So at sprints, where's my, why can I type? Sprints live. Lovely. Okay, we've got Ali. Thank you for patiently waiting. I was 1 minute late too, so that is absolutely my bad. I need this. I haven't read all week. Oh, haven't you? My God. Normally you're, I feel like, the best reader of the lot of us. Do we have options, a poll? Do we need help choosing? What are you feeling? Like, how was school today? Was it okay? Because I know you said you didn't have too many kids show up because of the strike. So I hope work wasn't too bad for you. Let me know. What are you thinking of reading? Oh, cool. So I brought more attention to the unmade bed. Sick. Great. That's what I got to do in one of my sprints, but as you probably heard me bitch about before, making bed is, I would say, my least favorite chore ever. Hi, Emily. Welcome. How are you? How's your day? How's your pain going? How's your tooth? Is the pain a bit better today? Did you go back to work today, or did you have another day of rest? No. You had a day of rest today? Or was that yesterday? The days are blurring into one. If not, what are you planning on getting up to tonight? Yeah, it turns out okay. Not the best start to the day, but it turned out good. So, yeah, it was an okay day. I had my kids program in the morning, early literacy. That was not great. We didn't have very many people turn up, and then the people that did turn up weren't the right age group. So, not my best session, but it was all right. And then I had craft in the afternoon, which was good. Not as overstimulating, I will admit today. Like in previous weeks, the parents have been like, the crafts are too hard. Like I don't normally choose the crafts. The crafts are too hard. So this week I was like, fuck it, I'm choosing the craft. I'm making it easier. So I picked something really simple, something that they can be creative with. And it was like little paddle pop stick animals, so they can make whatever animal they want. They can copy my example. And it just worked out so much better. My colleague and I were like, oh, this is so much better. Oops. They're so much more self-sufficient. So it was very much less overstimulating than normal. There was one parent, though, that is so rude. And she's so rude. But she was there. Anyway, other than that, it was not too bad of a session. So the day turned out okay, thanks. Making the bed after washing the sheets is 100% a husband job. I need to get me a husband so I can make him do that. I need me a husband then. Yeah, I have such a shit job. I hate it. I really do. I'm still in pain. Oh, poor thing. But it's getting better. Good. I work from home today. Cool. Working from home for the rest of the week. Good. No, you shouldn't be expected to go in. That's good. So you can work in comfort. I'm glad. What are you crocheting at the moment? I loved your little, what did you make the other day that was so cute? It was a little goblin creature. Oh my God. I loved him so much. Good evening, Amy. How are you? Did you have a good day with your support today? A good lunch? What are you planning on getting up to this evening? Yeah, compared to week 1 of craft, it was maybe the most overstimulating thing that has ever happened to me in my life. It was awful. The craft was so hard and no kid could do it on their own. So there was like maybe 20 odd kids all waiting for like me or my colleague to be free, and it was constant help that they needed. And at one point I was like, I need to get out of here. So I was helping this little kid, and he was sitting on the ground because we'd run out of table space. So kids were just doing their craft on the ground. So I sat down on the ground with him to help him. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll be hidden down here. Like I was behind the tables. I was on the ground. I was like, no one can find me. So then they just started screaming my name out to try and find me instead. So, and then I said to my colleague, I just need to go to the bathroom for like 2 minutes and then I'll come back. Just need 2 minutes. So yeah, it wasn't like that at all today. And they were all really creative today, which is so cute. We love watching their creativity, and their like imagination is so cute. I'm going to try and read a chapter of everything I'm in the middle of tonight. Talking to me, I'm in the middle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Yeah, something like that. The mood read curse. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys as well. I want everyone to be so proud of me. I am 26 years old, but I'm like a little child when it comes to being able to drive. And I probably told some of you all recently I bought my mum's car off her. So I bought my first car maybe last week before, which is very exciting. So now I'm a car owner, which I've never been before. So that's exciting. I can't drive it, but I own it. I'm paying money for it. So yeah, I drove home from work today. It's like under a 10-minute drive, but it's still driving because that is my biggest trigger. Like I get so fucking anxious when I drive, like so anxious. So I drove home from work. I was in the car with my dad. He was like, do you want to drive? And I was like, yeah, I do. It's just, I'm just going to have to learn to deal with the anxiety. Otherwise, I'll be stuck without a car for the rest of my life at this point. Like not being able to drive, I mean. So I drove home from work. I didn't crash my car. It was my very first time driving the car, it being mine. I was like, watch me crash it, my very first go. But yeah, I drove home. I was very proud of myself. And I have committed to going for a longer drive tomorrow. I was like, I don't want to go now. I want to be on time for sprint. So I didn't drive. I only drove home today. But tomorrow I'm going for a big drive. So yeah, I just wanted everyone to be proud of me. Be proud of me. I drove. Where was I up to? I scrolled up. How many books are you in the middle of? What are you in the middle of, by the way? We did open-ended collaging and painting today. Cute. It was such a vibe in the room right now. The parents may not appreciate all the stuff going home to them today, though. Oh yeah, they just go home with all their little like stuff that just goes into a pile or into the bin, crafty stuff. That's cute. That would have been a nice fun day for you. I'm glad it wasn't too bad. Shit. I'd rather clean a toilet, to be honest, than make a bed. I had a great day of support. Lovely. Took it easy. It was lovely outside today too. Yeah, I stood right outside the library this morning. I think I told you. Before work, and I just waited like to the last second before I could needed to clock in before I went in, and it was so lovely. And then I took my lunch out on my break today and sat out in the park. There's a little park next to my library. Sat out there in the sun, and it was so lovely in my break to soak up some sun, and that fixed my mood too, just sitting in the sun for a bit, because we've had 2 days of sun, and then tomorrow for like a week it's just going to be raining again. So I thought I'd take advantage of it while I was still here. Oh, cute, a scrunchie bag. Using all my scraps. Oh, environmental too. How perfect. Yes, your goblins were so cute. Yeah, post a pic. I'm sure you will on your Instagram when you finish your scrunchie bag. That's such a cute idea. Yeah, Wednesday's my bigger day because I've got 2 programs. Luckily, it was my colleague's full day, so she was able to do craft with me because like every second Wednesday, she does a half day because she's part-time. So those are even crazier when she's not there and it's just me. My hair is, sorry, I just noticed my hair. I've had it in a pony all day, so it's a little yucky. Yeah, so luckily she was with me today, which was good. But yeah, Wednesday's a bigger day. Yeah, but it was pretty good. My old job used to have people in the office planning the crafts. Cute. We would have 4 to 12-year-olds and they still wouldn't be able to do it independently. It was the worst. Yeah. And we were laughing because we were like, some of the parents also need like the grandparents especially don't seem to like take any initiative. They're just like, so what do I do next? I'm like, well, you glue this to that. Like, come on, the kids are waiting for my help. I shouldn't be helping you. Yeah, the issue with our craft is that it's not structured. So it's drop-in, so you can come between any time from 3:30 to 4:30. So like we're not doing the instructions at the same time and everyone's at different stages. So that's what I find the most challenging is that, yeah, I can't just give one set of instructions and then go. Like I have to give it a million trillion times. But that's okay. I enjoy doing craft. It's fun as much as I bitch about it. It's really fun and it's a nice way to finish the workday when the pack up and clean up isn't too bad. Yeah. Yes, that was so cute. This one kid, so fucking creative. My colleague and I were like watching him the whole time. Some kids are like, I don't want to make that, and we don't make them. If they don't want to make the designated craft, they can do whatever they want. It's really free, easy. He was like, do I have to make that? And I was like, no, make whatever the hell you want. Just use the supplies on the table. And he made like a little paper box, and then he made an animal on a paddle pop stick and stuck it up in the box. And then he made like a jack-in-a-box with an animal. Really creative. Someone made this cool ass dragon out of the paddle pop sticks just like from their own creativity. Like that wasn't one of my examples. I didn't make a dragon. I made like a fish and a dinosaur. That was really cool. Someone made a bunny, lots of cute dogs. Yeah, really creative. Very cute. I managed to get in the middle of only 2 books, but starting a new book tonight. Nice. Can anyone beat my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I'm in the middle of? Oh, hell yeah. Amy can. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, first car. She's so cute. Molly Micra. I love her. She's a perfect car for me. She's nice and tiny, and like all the limited previous driving I have done has been in this car anyway. So I'm kind of, in a way, even though I haven't done much driving, I'm used to the car, which is good. And I love her. She's so cute. So perfect first car, to be honest. She's cute. And like, I've been so lucky that I've been able to buy it off my parents. I know the condition it's in. I know I'm not being lied to. Yeah, and the rego doesn't expire till like end of the year, so I still have a little bit with the rego, which is good. I just have to figure out like paying for petrol because it's tricky because like I want to start paying for petrol because it's my car, but I'm also not the one driving it the most. Like my parents are still using it as the main car because it just sits out there anyway. So I might like have to have a discussion about like, do we split petrol? Do I pay for petrol? Like it's tricky. That's the only thing we've got to kind of figure out since I'm still in my L's and yeah, they're using the car more than me. But anyway, we'll figure that out. We'll come to a nice agreement. Yay, my first car. It is so exciting. My savings are like, oh no, because I've had that money sitting there for so long. But yeah, I'm glad I finally did it. So the traffic's wild there. Oh my God, I fear for my life every time I'm on the roads. These 2 dumbass teenagers came barreling down the road on bikes in the middle of the road, and they could see that I was coming and they could see that I was like going really slowly because my dad was like, just go at a slow speed, it's fine, people will go around you. So I haven't driven in months. This is the first time I have driven in months, so I was driving really slowly and they were still coming towards me and I was like, move, I'm an L-plater, move out of my way, don't ride your bike up the middle of the fucking road. She's a big teenage 26-year-old girl. I always find I get so anxious in the city. Yeah, drivers here are fucking crazy. In the country, I have no issues at all. I'm a left foot, but I drive like a grandma in the city. Yeah, fair. People are crazy here. Yee, thank you. Thank you for your praise. I'm like the kids at craft today that come up and show you because they want a compliment and go, wow, great. And they're like, cool, I've got what I want. And you're like, I love this about it. I love that. And then they walk away. They're like, I've got my compliment. I'm good. I felt like that when I was like, be proud of me. I'm in the middle of Dark Rise. Mickey 7. Oh yeah, how are you finding that? You bought that when you were in Sydney, didn't you? Liar's Test, Here for the Right Reasons, and I'm sure there's something else. Nice. I'm in the middle of a reread because I was lying in bed and I couldn't stop thinking about this book. I'm in the middle of Princess Gambit. I'm in the middle of a reread of City of Glass. I'm in the middle of Hero of Ages, The Will of the Many, and Don't Let Him In by Lisa Joule. And I'm sure something else as well. I wasn't out all day. It was constant cleaning. Oh, the room, or actively being in class all day, kind of. Oh. Well, I'm sorry that it wasn't super relaxing, but I'm glad it wasn't too traumatic. I just realized I had a chocolate next to me and it's kind of melting, so I need to eat it. I'm just going to turn the camera off for 1 sec. I have the heater on right there and the chocolate's melting. 1 sec. Sorry, it was all melted. It was really gross. I was like, shit, it's going to melt onto the carpet. Let me move my chocolate away from the heater. Well, I'm glad your day's over and you can rest and do some reading now. You need those recordable buttons. Oh my god, yes. And I'd be like, just listen to my instructions. Yeah, put little buttons on the table. They can press play. That's such a good idea. Sometimes if it's really complicated, I'll like type out instructions and put it on the table. But that's if it's like a really complicated one. But the buttons are so much better. They can just listen to my voice. Wow. Managed to get it down, girl. I am so jealous of your reading speed, honestly. Yay! Tiny car! She is tiny. Yeah. Yeah. They haven't mentioned anything about it, but it's just been on my mind because I was like, oh, they're still paying. Because I was going to buy, I did buy the car off my mum. It was my mum's car, but she's not driving the new car anymore. So she's still primarily using my car. So I think that's why they haven't mentioned fuel, because she's like still majority driving it around to work and stuff, which I don't mind. Like, it's not the driving. Like, she can take my car. I'm not going to do anything with it the day I can't take it to work or whatever. So that's, yeah, fine. But yeah, I might chip in a little bit. We'll see what they say. Yeah, I think that's fair, because like if I drive it, then if it needs petrol, chocolate, then I should, yeah, I think that's fair. I think they'll totally agree with that. They're totally reasonable people. They won't be like, no, you should pay 100%. Yeah. In December, we'll be doing Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sydney, and Melbourne driving. Oh, are you going on a trip? Is this a trip? Tell us. Exciting if that's a trip. Oh my god, you'll be driving everywhere. Oh, Melbourne? I thought Sydney drivers were crazy. When I was catching the trains in Melbourne with my friends, we all just looked at each other like, Melbourne drivers are crazy. They just cut in front of trams. Yeah. We thought Sydney drivers were bad. Yeah, no, I don't blame you trying to avoid that at all. Oh, I don't even think when I get my full license, I will ever drive in the city. Hell no. A lot of Sydney drivers are like, no, I'm not driving in the city. No, I'm good. How are you in so many of the same genre? I know. Yeah. I know it's crazy because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fantasy and 1 thriller. That is pretty wild. I don't know how I don't get them mixed up. I think because I'm such a mood reader that like I read them at such different times that it's like a big enough gap in between them, if that makes sense. I'm not like going from one to the other straight away. It's just whenever I'm in the mood to continue on with that one. So maybe I'll leave a big enough gap in between the reads. I know, I'm crazy though. Melbourne is so fun though, trying to explain a hook turn. Yeah, no. No. I can barely remember to take the handbrake off at the moment. I'm getting hot now. My sister-in-law's 18th of December. Ah, nice. That's a nice big trip. Cute. Do you get some time off work for it? I'm be making my husband do the Melbourne driving. Yeah, hook turns, that terrifies me. Hell no. Hell no. So I didn't tell you my plan before we hop into the first sprint for what I want to do tonight. We have a few things on the agenda. I think the first sprint will be what's the time? It's not quite dinner. Maybe if I do an hour in the first sprint, that'll be dinner. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner, and I can't be asked to make anything, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, first sprint will be dinner probably, and then I need to do some uni work. I need to read through these notes, do the readings, watch the video. I started it the other night, but my nephew was over and I was like not paying attention, so we need to do my uni work. I am technically a topic behind, which is a little concerning, but I'm not crazy behind that I can't catch up. So I want to try and do a big chunk of topic 2 tonight for uni, which is so much fun. And then I want to do some editing as well. I filmed my July TBR wrap up yesterday, so I want to see if I can do a little bit of editing. And then I want to read. So my two, I know I said I'm in the middle of 6. My kind of 2 focuses at the moment. We have Princess Gambit by C.S. Beckett, second book in the Captive Prince series. I'm about 100 pages in, I think. 120. I read way more than I thought last night. 120 pages into this one. I'm also currently loving my reread of My Baby, Six of Crows. Look at the condition this is in. I've read it so many times. It's in shocking nick. So I'm like 60-ish pages into that. So I don't know if I read tonight, if it'll be this, or if I'm just in a Six of Crows kind of mood. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of the rough agenda, and I gotta make my bed at some point. Ew. Yeah. So that's my plan. Yeah. Probably maybe I think I should do this in the first non-dinner sprint. Otherwise, I just don't think it'll happen. Maybe I'll focus 1 sprint on this, 1 sprint on editing, and then see how we go from there, maybe, is the plan. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that's not where I'm up to. I've already read that one. Books, I either start... I think you know what my vote is, Ali. I think I don't need to say what my vote is. My babies, look, they're on display, my faves. Oh, you can't see it. No, they're too high up. I've got them on display next to Six of Crows, the special editions. Yeah, I don't think I need to tell you what my vote is. Yeah, amen. Thankfully school finishes on the 12th. Ah, cool. So you don't need to take any extra leave. It's just school holidays for you. That's good. Oh, I know. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe pasta. I always do pasta. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that we're getting so much more Damon and Laurent interactions. I love it. I love them. I love it so much. Everything's going too well. Way too well. So I'm also very concerned. Everything's going too well. I'm ready for heartbreak. Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. As much as I'm enjoying the first one, for sure. My babies. It's like I say, it's what got me back into reading. I love it so much. I can't remember how many times I've reread this, quite a few, but it's been a long while since I've had a reread, so it was time. It was time for a reread. So do we want to do an hour in the first sprint? Is that okay with everyone? And then I can have dinner in the first sprint. Oh, I didn't get up a timer. Everything does look different on here. Let me know if anyone has any beef with doing an hour. Share screen, share. Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay. Sounds good. Hour works for me. Sick. Let's change this to an hour then. Go away. How do I change it? There? Yeah. 60 minutes. Save changes. Awesome. I'm just rubbing with pain. Oh, I can never get a time to alternate my Nurofen Panadol before the pain kicks in. Oh gosh, you poor thing. You're still in pain. Do they tell you for like how long you'll be having the pain for? Should it be starting to wear off soon, you poor thing? Oh god, you're not having fun at all. Can I have tin spaghetti and some mashed tonight? Yeah, nice and soft. That's a good idea. Good idea. Rice bowls, yum. Oh, I'm jealous. That's a good sounding dinner. Yum. A while since my teeth were impacted. It's going to be a longer recovery. Oh, Jesus. Poor thing. God, that must be awful. Sorry, I had to watch that reaction multiple times to my book options. My reaction? Honestly, it's my whole personality, and I don't apologize for that. So good. I just love it, man. All right, I just love it. All right, are we happy to sprint now? Shall we sprint? I'm kind of hungry. I didn't bring enough food for lunch today. Because I was like, the last 2 days in a row, I'm just going to talk for a little bit. The last 2 days in a row, I was really proud. I didn't buy any snacks, drinks, anything on my break, because normally I always go across to the shops. It's like right across the street. It's dangerous. I get like soft drink, boost, or I get like a little treat from Baker's Delight or something to go with my lunch, and I haven't done that for 2 days in a row. So today I also didn't spend money in my lunch break, which is good. I brought all my food home from work. I bought all my food from home, but I didn't pack enough food. So an early dinner might be good because I'm like genuinely starving. I might wait like 5 or 10 minutes, and then maybe I'll wait like 10 minutes. All right, maybe I'll read 10 minutes worth of uni notes, and then I'll go sort dinner in the first sprint. Cool. Okay. Let's share my screen again. There we go. Okay. Let's... One sec. 7-Eleven wrap. Ooh. Oh. Sorry. Because I didn't want leftovers and they're tiny and I've lived off chocolate and energy drinks. Yeah. Mood. Yeah, I'm really hungry too. Because I started off the day anxious, I was like, Red Bull's not a good idea. Let's not add to the anxiousness of the day with caffeine. Okay, let's sprint. I will see you all in 1 hour. Hello. I'm going to come back really quietly because I realized that the timer doesn't have a sound on it, which is not great. So, welcome back, everyone. Oh, maybe it did make a sound and I just didn't hear it. Anyway, welcome back. The sprint is complete. I hope you all had a productive first sprint. Let me know in the comments. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. Shit. Let me know in the comments how you went in that first sprint. What did I even do? I just had like a microwave pasta, so not a very healthy dinner, but quick, nasty, and easy. So I'm nice and full now, which is good because I've been hungry for most of today, so it's good to be nice and full, to be honest. And then I continued with my uni notes. This subject is impossible. I am so scared I'm going to fail this one. Honestly, right now, it's like gibberish to me. I've done something very similar in TAFE, but not to this level, and I honestly almost failed that subject in TAFE. Sort of like cataloging and metadata. So basically, like library catalogs. And it's just. Go away, Finch. It's just gibberish. Like, it's utter gibberish to me. It's talking about, like, all the different, like, I guess you call it all the different, I don't know, ways that you can catalog. There's like RDA and AARC and all of these different ones, and it's just fucking gibberish. There's RRA, like, it's just gibberish to me. Like, I don't understand any of it. There's so many terms, and there's so many ways of referring to the same thing but with different terminology. I'm like, bruh, I'm already confused. Can we just be consistent and use the one word throughout? Don't start swapping and changing to different words. They're just confusing me. Yeah. There's RDA, there's LRM, there's AAACR, ISBD, Mark. Mark cataloging is the one that I do know. I did that in TAFE. That's the one I almost failed. And it's just, they're just talking about the different ways. It's just fucking gibberish, to be honest. And I am so screwed for this subject. Like, it's just, I can't get through it. It's hard. Anyway, I read a little bit more and then was like, I got up to the bit in my notes. I was like, watch this video. And I was like, this person explains all of this that we've just talked about. And it's like 30 minutes long and it's just more gibberish. So the video is not really, she's not helping me, to be honest. I'm fucked. Anyway, yeah, that's what I did. And I watched a little tinsy bit of Criminal Minds while I had dinner. Just a tinsy bit. Hello, uni notes. Uni notes. Fun. Zoe was lovely and popped in to say hi. I think I managed to get 5% read and started dinner. Nice. So which book did you end up picking? What did you read? What are you having for dinner? You tell me later on. Never mind. 29 pages of Here for the Right Reasons. Ooh, scrolled a bit and did it in the air fryer. What are you having for dinner? We're having teriyaki pork and rice bowl. Oh my god, yum. It's very filling, so I'll pick at it for the next hour or two. I love me a good slow eat. That sounds delicious. I had a mug of vanilla ice cream for dessert before dinner. Yum, vanilla ice cream, yum. I'm on my frozen yogurt kick. So I might have a little frozen yogurt cup for dessert, to be honest, because, yeah, so good. Probably, because the only, like, subject I'm doing this term other than my study visit, which is, y'all, a hot mess. So without boring you, So yeah, I've got this proper subject, and then I have a study visit, which is basically like, it's not placement. You just go around your area or like your city, looking at different types of libraries. It's kind of like an excursion, and it's a way for you to see kind of the variety within the field and like what options you have, what different types of libraries are out there, and you kind of talk to staff and they tell you like what their day-to-day looks like, which is a really cool way to see different types of libraries, what's out there. Obviously, I've only worked in public libraries, so it'd be cool to see what's out there. Not that I really want to, I see myself moving from public libraries, potentially school libraries, but yeah, no specialized stuff or archives or anything. But it would be cool to see, like nerd out, see them. So I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, so that's one of my subjects. And so there's a visit in Sydney. And then the only other option you have is if you're in Brisbane and go to the Brisbane visit. Otherwise, you just have to do an online one, which is really not fair. In Melbourne. Did I say? Yeah, Melbourne. So the it's a hot mess. There's like 3 staff members for the subject, which seems like crazy excessive. Like maybe it's a lot of work to organize a visit, sure, but like there's only one assignment. There was like one pre-quiz, which was like multiple choice 10 questions. So straightforward. You didn't really have to do any pre-work. You were meant to, but people were like, don't even bother reading the content, just do the quiz. You'll get it. Anyway, and then there's only like one study visit report after, which is just reflecting on your study visit. So it's more like a reflective paper. Anyway, so there's like 3 different teachers, and I went to the first class live, which I regret. And everyone was asking questions, and the lecturer was like, nope, I'm not actually doing the study visit. I'm just doing the class. Like, the study visit's got nothing to do with me. Like, if you ask me any questions about the visit itself, I can't answer it. You have to ask one of the 2 other staff members. And I was like, well, what's the point of you being here and having this class if people can't ask questions? Anyway, they release a couple of weeks before you go, like, the actual schedule of, like, the plan, because it's across, like, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days. And you go, I think you all go to the same place in the morning, and in the afternoon, I think a lot of the time you get a choice about what one you want to go to, and you kind of put your preferences in. Anyway, normally at Charles Sturt, every time something is posted on our subject site, the lecturers email. Like every time some minor thing, every resource that's uploaded, I get an email when that happens. It just seems to be like common practice with the lecturers to do that. It's a lot of emails, but it's hella useful because they understand that a lot of people are like a lot of people in the masters are working full time or mature age students with families and don't have a lot of time to constantly check. So it's just really courteous of them to do that. Anyway, the Melbourne study visit is next week before the Sydney one. The Sydney one's end of the month. And people in the study visit were in the group chat going off being like, why have I been assigned my afternoon ones? Like, what happened to me having a choice? So anyway, the group chat goes off. Everyone was like getting emails being like, you have been assigned so-and-so library on Wednesday. And people were like, what? I thought I got a preference. Anyway, they just posted it on some tiny obscure page on the student page that you had to register your interest. They didn't announce. Normally when something like that happens, they'll send you an email and be like, this link will go live at this time on this day. Be there. Like, make sure you do it before it fills up. They didn't announce what it was happening for them. So like 3/4 of the people missed registration, so they didn't get to choose. And you're paying money for this subject. This is meant to be a chance for you to explore the kind of areas that you're potentially interested in and see if it actually is a fit for you before you start looking for work in that field. Like, that's the whole point of it. And they just got assigned with no choice. So the group chat was going off. Someone was like, I'm calling like the lecturer, and the lecturer was like, I posted it on the page, like, sorry, but it's just, you're gonna have to, it was your responsibility to check the page every 1 to 2 days. But like, they uploaded all of the content straight away for the 3 weeks of content like this that was meant to be. So no one's looking for more updates on that page because the content was all posted at once. The quiz is long gone. Like, that was due like start of the month. So that's over. Do people have time to check when they have 2 or 3 other subjects, families, life, work, to check every 1 to 2 days that there hasn't been a post on the page? Like, I don't know. It just seemed a little bit inconsiderate of me. They posted it on the page but didn't tell anyone that they'd updated the page, which again seems to be common courtesy in every other class I've been in. I've only been in 3 others, but every time something's posted, you get an email. So the lecturer was like, yeah, they're full up. You should have been checking the page every 1 to 2 days. So as much as I'm really salty for the Melbourne people, I'm so glad that I got to learn from their mistake. But I was checking today because I was like, shit, like, should I be checking now? Like, has Sydney registration opened? And there's no sign, and everyone is in agreement in the group chat that there's no sign that Sydney registration is open. But like, what am I supposed to do? Check every day and just hope the day I check happens to be the day they announce something? Because they're like, oh, we will post the link here when it's live, but someone says that said that since like day one. So are they actually going to go back and update all these documents? Probably not. They're probably just going to post it and no one's going to know where to look or whatever. So yeah, the subject's a hot mess. The classes are like, everyone's in agreement that they're a waste of time, which normally only like the lazy students like me say. But yeah, everyone's like, the classes are a waste of time. They can't answer any of our questions. And they also fumbled the actual, so you got to register for like the individual libraries, but you also had to register for the study visit itself. There's limited spots. Originally Sydney was 60, but they cut it down to 40. So you had to be there and you had to register to get a spot for the subject. So they were like, registration is on this date, this time. Everyone went, link doesn't work. Everyone emails like, hey, I can't get in. Everyone's like, we all can't get in. And then they say, sorry, we're fixing it. And like a couple of hours later, they're like, it's live. It still didn't work. The next day, they send another link saying, sorry, we found the problem. It's live now. Go to register. Still doesn't work. So it took them 4 or 5 times to get that link to work. Like, the whole thing's just been, it's felt like a very disorganized, hot mess. So I'm hoping the visit itself isn't like that. I don't think it is. My colleagues that I've spoken to and my manager, he said he really enjoyed the visit. It was really good. My colleague said the visit was really good. So I'm really looking forward to it. I saw they've announced a rough schedule for Sydney, and there's some really sick looking places. Like the Sydney Archive is on there. There's a high school on there, and I really want to go to high school because I want to see what a school library is like. That'd be cool. It's a pity it's not a primary school because that's what I'm super interested in. But a high school would be really cool to see, a school library. Yeah, there's a bunch of really cool libraries on there that I'm really looking forward to hopefully being able to go to and get my preference in. But yeah, the whole thing's just been a hot mess. And somebody in the group chat today was like, don't forget that we get to do subject reviews at the end of the term. They do those like feedback sheets. So everyone, I think, is going to leave them scathing reviews for like the disorganized nature of the subject, and the fact that they split information onto 2 different sites is also a nightmare. So yeah, anyway, long tangent, but she's a hot mess. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just going to have to check every single day so I don't miss out on registration, which is annoying. We're having English fish and chips. Yum! We have mushy. Sorry, also, I hope you can't hear my heater. It's not too loud. With mushy peas and vinegar. Ooh, delicious. Yes. Oh, God, I feel like chippy is so bad. It's HSC trials here in New South Wales. I don't know about other states. So our library was very full today of high school students studying, and someone went to the chip place and bought chips into the library, and oh my God, all afternoon, all I could smell was those amazing chips, and I just had to work and put up with the smell and know that they weren't my chips. What a good idea, since all libraries service their community in different ways. Yeah, and there's like, when I got into libraries, I didn't like realize the diversity. Like, you can be public libraries, you can be school libraries, you can be academic libraries, you can be special libraries, you can be hospital libraries. Like, businesses have librarians. You can be like a research librarian for like, I think in past study visits, they've gone to an engineering library, law library. Like there's so much you can do. You can do archiving and archive positions. You can be cataloger. Like there's so many different things you could do that I didn't realize. Yeah, I think like specialized libraries are for like smart librarians, like people that can do referencing and research really well. So I know that's not me, but it's still really cool to go see them. I can't wait to see the Sydney Archives. That they must have some amazing stuff in their collection. That'd be really cool. Maybe they can help me with my fucking cataloging subject. They probably do a lot of original cataloging with archive stuff. Feel sorry for them. They didn't tell them when they were supposed to register. No, they didn't announce the time or the date. They just put it on the subject site with no announcement that it was uploaded. So you just happen to be checking the subject site in the right spot. Yeah, you're shit. I get freaking announcements when a teacher uploads like slides or a PDF version of this, like really unimportant stuff. So they can do announcements. They just chose not to. Yeah, exactly. I get a mass email every time my lecturer uploads a tiniest little bit of content. They tell you, hey, the recording's live. Hey, I've just uploaded this new resource. So it was really shitty of them, I think. Yeah, hot mess. Hot mess. Yes. Yeah, I have heard that. I have heard a few people say it depends on, like, in Sydney at least, it depends on New South Wales. It depends on what kind of library, it depends on what kind of school. I know you can do, like, the Masters of Teaching. Yeah. So one school job I saw just said you needed, like, to be eligible for ALIA, which is the Library Association, which my course is a ALIA registered course. So, yeah, I know a lot of them are teachers, though. So, yeah. I could later in life do the Masters of Teaching or whatever. I don't know. I would make a shit teacher, though. A very shit teacher. I would only use it for librarian. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's not me. I don't have the skills to be a teacher. At all. I know, it smells so fucking good. Because they were sitting in the table and I was doing craft like right next to the table. It's all I could smell. I felt like saying, give me a chippy. I was saying to my colleague I should just walk past and just like silently take a chip out of their box. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rant about study visit. Hot mess. I think in this next sprint I should do some reading because I'm thinking the later it gets, the mushier my brain will get. So if I do some reading in the next sprint while I'm still okay-ish, and the sprint after that, I could just shower and then do some editing the later it gets. I have read like 5 pages and I'm giving up on my notes. Fuck it. I'm done. Just not working. I will just let myself fall further behind. I'm done. I'm over it. So, yeah, but you've been teaching all day. You're allowed to be mushy. I've just been shelving books. No, I do more than that. But Wednesday fun. Is this your first watch through, or are you doing a rewatch before the new season? I'm so excited for the new season. I did a rewatch of Wednesday the other week. Actually, I quite enjoyed it. Oh, excuse me. Very dramatic. I'm a dramatic woman, honestly. I love a good dramatics. Love a good dramatics. That's all I do at work. Every time someone tells me something at work, I have a very dramatic reaction. All day, I've been having dramatic reactions to things. It's out? The fuck? Excuse me? It can't. When did it come? I missed it. It's out. Wait, what the fuck? It's out? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Well, fuck reading. Oh my god. Where's my Netflix? Screw Criminal Minds. Screw reading and editing. Well, maybe I can watch and edit. Oh, so I'm pretty much on time then. Sandman, go away, Sandman. Why are you advertising Wednesday? As if it isn't like a huge banner up the top. Oh. You see. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, they've released 4 episodes. That's not the whole season, right? They just released it like half the season at a time. Oh, 4 episodes are out. Well, it's been nice knowing your productivity. She's gone for the rest of the night. Screw it. I'm watching Wednesday. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll watch Wednesday and I'll try and edit at the same time. See if that works. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yeah, hopefully they do the recap at the start of the season. I love when they do that. It's really helpful. Listen, I'll admit it. I'm an incredibly dramatic person. I've been like talking to this teacher about doing a school visit at the library. I was really excited. I haven't done one in yonks and I was going to do it. So I've been going back and forth with her. And then I did give her my computer number, but she keeps calling the main desk. And she always calls when I'm not on desk. So my colleague was like, oh, because I was literally about to call her when I got off desk to tell her that I got approval, we're good to go ahead. And then my colleague was like, she just called to say that date doesn't work. And I had the biggest, I didn't actually have a meltdown, but I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot my language sometimes when I'm at work. And then I had a big dramatic moment because I realized that next week doesn't work for us because we have half people on leave. And then the week after, I'm on placement. Anyway, I love a good dramatics. I really do. Yeah. God bless you, Amy. I knew I kept you around for a reason. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Amy's work here is done. All right, well, I was going to be productive since I was hosting sprints, but fuck that. Shall we sprint? So I can watch Wednesday? Oh my god. What do we want to do? Do we want to do 45 minutes? Do we want to do an hour? What do we want to do? Let me know. Do we want to do an hour so you guys can have dinner? You're not liking book? Yes. Audiobook sounds good. Past 6 o'clock, you need audiobooks. Let's do an hour then. No one seems to have an issue with it. And that'll take us to 8:30. Perfect. I'll just under. No. Oh my god. No, that was a purposeful dramatic one. That sucks. Really? Is there not an audio? I've never looked if there was an audio. Oh, true. I didn't even look at how long the first episode is. How long is the first episode? Oh, it is an hour. Perfect. There are audiobooks of it, but I looked on Audible. Do you have a credit on Audible? I already used my credit. Yeah. Oh, shit. Do you have anything else you can listen to in the meantime? I'll forgive you for not listening to Dark Rise since you don't have a credit. It's fine. You're breaking my heart. No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's do an hour. I didn't hear an alert last time. Let's hope that it works this time. So fingers. Ooh. There we go. That worked. Oh, she's long. Okay, let's sprint. I know, every time I go to look at my credit, I'm like, oh, I swear I had one, now it's gone. Okay, Let's do 1 hour, and I'm going to go watch Wednesday. See you all in an hour. Hello, how did we all go that sprint? I think maybe, well, I've been going for 3 hours. I think I might tap out after that sprint. I'm finding myself feeling very sleepy, so I don't think I'll be entertaining for much longer. But we'll talk for a little bit. How did we all go in that sprint? Decided to be responsible and do the ARC audiobook that expires next week. That is very responsible of you. I just watched Wednesday in that sprint, the first episode. Productive. I literally had a list of shit to do today, and I've done basically none of it. Blame Netflix. It shall at least get me to tomorrow where I can get the audiobook for Dark Rise. Yes! That makes me so happy. I hope you get it tomorrow. As soon as your credit comes through, I expect you to get it. No, I'm kidding. Ren, how are you? How has your day been? Oh, Ali's tapping out. Fair. I'm also about to tap out. I hope you have a lovely sleep, Ali. And I hope tomorrow is less crazy for you. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, the first episode. I finished the first episode. I enjoyed it. There were some cringy moments, but I thought there were some cringy moments in the first season as well. Like, it's fine. I'm really enjoying the mystery that we've got set up. I definitely am enjoying the mystery of who's the stalker so far. I like that her parents are more involved this season. Looks like we got some new characters, which is good. Yeah, and Billie Piper in it. I love Billie Piper so much. She seems to be quite good so far. I'm very intrigued by her character as well. That ending, fuck. I wasn't expecting that, and yeah. I won't say anything else because Amy's currently watching it, but Amy, once you finish the first episode, thoughts, please. Oh, wait. Actually, did I start into the second episode when that happened? Let me, just scroll through and see. Oh, no, it happens in the second episode. Never mind. I started the second episode without realizing. The start of the second episode, fuck. Yeah, Amy, tell me when you get to the start of episode 2. And you will know what scene I'm probably talking about. But yeah, so far I'm intrigued. We've got lots of evil looking people so far, I think. I won't say anything more in case I spoil it for Amy, but yeah, I'm intrigued. Ooh, I'm glad you had a nice dinner. Full Moon Coffee Shop. Ooh, I'm going to assume werewolf? Werewolf romance? You think you like it so far? Are you like, are you unsure? Or are you like, oh, I actually think I like this? Or you just don't know how you feel so far? Do you think you potentially like it? Yeah, let's blame Netflix. Otherwise, we have to blame me for telling you. No, how about we blame me for not being an adult and making adult decisions and being productive like an adult? So it's no one's fault but my own, Amy. I could be like, let's not watch that until I do something else first. But no, I decided to do it straight away. So that's on me. I'm finally getting over being sick, so that's good. Oh, you're unwell. That's no good. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. I feel like slowly the germs of winter are slowly starting to fade away. Less people are sick. Everyone's finishing up their sickness. So hopefully now that we move further through winter, all the germs will go away because there has been so much sickness this winter. Like, I don't think I've had a winter where there's been just, like, so much sickness going around. It's crazy. Oh, yay! Okay. Hell yeah, awesome. Okay, well, I'll message you. I'll message you. Wait, let me know when you get like 10-ish minutes into the first episode, because that's where I'm up to. Of the second episode. No, it's like one of those translated cozy philosophical vibes. Oh, I was I was way off. I know you like werewolf stuff because I know you like what's that book I've got on my shelf? Wolf Song. So maybe I just assumed it was another werewolf thing. Oh, is it like too philosophical? Where your brain just doesn't want to do it at the moment? Is it like one of those Japanese kind of philosophical books, like Coffee Gets Cold, Traveling Cat kind of vibes? Yeah, let's blame Netflix. Let's not blame my undiagnosed ADHD. No, I don't think I have ADHD. I got something. Yeah, it really depends on the writing for me. Normally, I'm like a very anti no plot, but if the writing is good enough, I can handle it. I knew I was right about the werewolf thing. My colleague was saying she was reading an Australian like werewolf shifter romance, and the book was like really thick, but she was really enjoying it. And we kind of have similar tastes, so I'm very tempted to read it. Um, I was such a werewolf girly when I was in my Wattpad era. Maybe I should bring back my werewolf era. I was such a like I read every like fated mate werewolf fan fiction I could get my dirty little mitts on. I ate that shit up. Ate that shit up. So good. I need to bring back my werewolf era, I think. Honestly, like such a good good point in my life reading that shit. These toxic ass like fated mates like forced marriage. And I was like, oh, it's fine. It's all good. It's toxic alpha male, like, you're mine. And I was like, I'm eating that shit up. Like 13 years old. This is like my introduction to romance. Anyway, so good. Iconic. Japanese. I'm only 40 pages in, so hopefully it'll get good soon. Yeah, I've read. It wasn't so. It was a little bit philosophical. I read the Traveling Cat Chronicles, which is a Japanese translated one, and I bawled my little eyes out. It was beautiful. About this man and he's dying of cancer, and his cat is his best friend, and his cat doesn't know that he's sick. And the man kind of goes around on this goodbye tour to all these people that he's kind of lost connection with in his life or wants to say goodbye to. And he brings his cat along on this road trip to eventually take him to his new owners. And oh my God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like from the perspective of the cat. Oh, stop. So good. Shit, I can't remember the title. I feel like I've teased you, Ren. Shit. It was her last day today, like for the week. I'll ask her on Monday, I promise. No, I can't remember if she actually said the title or not. No, I don't think she did. No, I'll ask her. I promise, on Monday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said it was Australian. It was like a shifter romance. I will ask. Oh, the Fated Mates. Oh, I read so many of those fan fictions. Toxic as shit. Like, the ones that I read were like, yeah. This poor, like, girl was like forced with this alpha male who was crazy possessive, and anyway, good times. I know better now. Oh my God, it was absolutely traumatizing read, but it was beautiful. Ah, that's amazing. Eagle Shifter. That is very cool and very unique. Is it good? That's cool. Well, actually, like, kind of reminds me of Howl's Moving Castle. He like shifts into a bird. So, and that's so romantic. I love that. I love that movie. Is it giving Howl's vibes? Uh, all right. Well, I'm definitely not going to edit or read or do uni work for the rest of the night. I still need to make my bed. I can probably suffer through it if I put some Wednesday on and watch that as I make my bed, have a shower, and then, oh my God, do it all again tomorrow. Oh, I wish it was Friday. Yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the night. So it's not giving House vibes. You wouldn't say, if you like House, read this book. Oh, that's so good. It's a perfect response. Maybe that's what House needed, more horniness to make it better. Even better, I mean. I haven't read A Shifting Scene yet, so I'll let you know when she shifts. Yes, please do. I'm curious. I think I need to leave this comment up. Beautiful. Thank you for the belief. I don't believe in myself, but I'm glad that you believe in me. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm teasing both of you. Yeah. No. No idea. Did she even tell me the title? Oh, shit. I promise if I don't, someone remind me on Monday, I will ask. I will say I have people who want to read this. She said it was like crazy thick book as well. Like it was really super long. I think she was audioing it because I know she audiobooks a lot. I promise. Oh yeah, what's the title of the hornier version of Howl's? Now I just want to watch Howl's Moving Castle too. I haven't watched that in a while. Well, thank you so much for hanging around, spending the evening with me. You were all way more productive. Yeah, I'm 99% sure it's audio. I know she loves a good audiobook, and she mainly she mainly listens way more than she physically reads. Oh, well, it just keeps getting better and better. I don't think hers is. I think hers is met. She didn't say hers was gay. This is the colleague that I bullied into reading Dark Rise as well. And I bullied her into watching Criminal Minds as well. We were talking about it at work once, this colleague. And I don't know how it came up in conversation, but she mentioned that she started watching it. Because I don't know, maybe we were talking about TV shows. I have no idea how it came up in conversation. And I went like, oh, you watch Criminal Minds? No way. I said to her, you shouldn't have told me that. Like you're now going to find me even more annoying than you probably already do. You shouldn't have told me. That's dangerous information to give to me. And I was like, is this your first time watching? What episode are you on? Yes, everyone should be forced to watch it. Yeah. I was like, what episode are you on? And she was like, oh, I'm on like whatever she was on early days. And she was like, oh, I just need to take some breaks from it sometimes though. Like, I think I need to have a break from it. And I was like, yeah, fair. Like, she was like, like the rape episodes, they're hard to watch. And I was like, yeah, totally understandable. But also you need to continue right now so I can talk to you about it. And I like bullied this poor young colleague. She's not that much younger than me. She's 21. Bullied this poor girl into watching it. And then when her like work week started up again, she's like, oh, Olivia, I watch more Criminal Minds. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Did you sleep? And she was like, it took me a while to get to sleep. Oh no, traumatizing this poor woman. Oh my god. Every time we're on a desk shift together, I'm like, all right, what episode are you on? So I bullied her into reading Dark Rise and Dark Air. I bullied her into Criminal Minds. I will bully the title of that book out of her for you. Nah, I'll just ask her. She's so lovely. Boo. Evolution sucks. It sucks. The first season was okay. It was okay. I liked the unsub. But like it's such a jarring difference. Like someone made a comment, like it's shot like a movie. I was like, it is. Like the camera quality is like you're watching a movie. It's really bizarre. And it's just not the same. It feels forced to me. And they just have one unsub and they continue to have the same unsub for like 3 seasons. And it's not the same. It's not the same. So when I do my rewatches now, I finish at season 14 and I go right back to the start. Fuck Evolution. Done. True though. True. Grey hair, Emily. Mwah, beautiful. Yes. I'm assuming that's the spin-off to Stargate. Yeah, it belongs in the bin. Is that the one you reckon I'd like, Stargate? I need to watch that. But yeah, Evolution belongs in the bin, in the trash, in the absolute trash. No, it's not that bad. I can't vibe with it. Did I miss comments thinking about coronavirus? No. Thank you, Amy, for appreciating my topic of interest. Yeah, it's ass. Absolute ass. Absolute ass. Yeah, it's just so jarring to watch it. Really is. Campy sci-fi? I'm in. Yeah, sure. Understand. Yeah, I can watch those shows and be like, okay, when was this made? So that's okay. I can I'll just put that into the context of the time. I'll watch it one day. I promise. I need to. All right, I'm gonna go watch more Wednesday because now that's all I can think about watching. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. It was a lovely evening. It's good to be back doing sprints, and doing my usual sprints where I'm never productive. So nothing changes, to be honest. Nothing changes. Very 90s dialogue and plot. I can only begin to imagine. Ooh, we got a good female character. Fuck yeah. Why is this making me want to rewatch Firefly now, talking about this show? It was lovely to see you too, Ren. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to go now, otherwise I'm just going to keep talking for like another hour and fall asleep on my bed that's not made. So, yeah. I will try and sprint sometime next week, hopefully too. And yeah, I will see you all very soon. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Sleep tasty, everyone. Bye.